Here's my Rainbird blackbird. I got this off eBay. This is one of the, I think it's a little bit newer than the other blackbird I have with the brass arm. This one's got the metal diffuser pin and trip collars. There's a brass stripe pin. Came on an original Rainbird spike. That's the one that sticks way in the ground and has a little bit of kind of, definitely not as tall as my stand, but it just keeps the sprinkler up a little higher than a normal base. Looks like it has a super slow reverse. It seems to work better when it's going forward. I've had a bunch of these when I was a kid. I even had some that were all plastic that had the PJ arm that I tried swapping out a brass spoon arm from a 25 into it, but it didn't work because the trip notch is on the front of this sprinkler, not on the back. So it wasn't able to catch it. This sprinkler is really, really old. I'm not exactly sure when these were made. Maybe 70s or 80s, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody knows more to chime in. I'm also thinking the slow reverse might have to do with maybe it's shaking like that. This is when reverse it really shakes. So another thing on this sprinkler is the deflector may be a little shorter, so it could still reduce the stream, reduce the distance, but not hit the arm. That was a major problem, putting a spoon arm in one of the newer blackbirds is the deflector will actually push down on the spoon and not allow it to move. I just saw this while browsing eBay one day. Decided to get it because I didn't have one. I don't have one of these. The newer ones, the newer blackbird like this in my collection. The only one I have is the one that's much older that's still on the card. I don't know why. It has a quicker forward but really slow reverse. Might just be the nature of the beast. Or maybe it needs to be cleaned up and bearings in it, with the bearings cleaned up and washers and stuff. Seems to work pretty good off a hose. I believe the drive nozzle is 5/32. The nozzle in this is molded into the body, so you're not able to change it. Although it does seem to be just a little bit faster when it's like about the middle of its arc. I mean, towards the left, it seems to speed up a little bit. It's probably that the thing's cleaned up. The bearing needs to be cleaned and the seals and washers, whatever, on the bottom changed. I also thought about maybe putting this in underground casing. I'd have to change out the pin and pull off the deflector and still have the diffuser pin on. Another project if I get myself another 15111 casing. I can make it a 15105C. But it'll be spoon drive, like it'll be this head instead of another P5 head inside. I'm not exactly sure what the model of this head is. I'm sure somebody will probably let me know. I know it's not the P5 PJ, maybe something like P4 non-PJ, I don't know. This also might have came as one sprinkler. You might have just bought it with, it might have came with a spike actually. Still seems to run pretty good otherwise. There it is with the diffuser flap closed. Just the flap all the way on minimum. I wonder if reducing the pressure helps with the reverse. Not really. I'm going to end it here. As soon as it goes back, we'll shut it off. It's just experimenting. Thanks for watching.